And there you have it. We are live. We are recording. Welcome back, everybody, to Final Fantasy Tactics A2 Grimoire of the Rift. My name is Kaz, pronouns he and him. I'm, of course, joined by Sly9. You're the host of your channel here.
Hi, that's me. We've got I keep wondering what that A stands for.
We will never know. It's just an A. We'll start off with a quick recap of what we did last time, if that's okay. Do you have eyes on that? Are you ready for that?
I see thunder.
Okay. Yeah, last time we managed to kill that Moogle who was standing in a bad place. We did get him eventually, and we learned the art of Moogles with guns.
I think this image right here captures a very good chunk of like last time, which was finding the limits of our power. It's like, right, but can you kill a Moogle on a ledge? It's like,
you may be good at fighting targets who are right in front of you, but what if I'm up here and can shoot the entire battlefield?
It's like,
yeah.
Okay.
Well, we did eventually triumph. We also participated in Fight Club, where, only we had to uphold the law, everybody else didn't. That's how the laws work.
We definitely upheld the law.
Yeah, totally did. We did that in that, and we did that in this challenge, which the law of which was don't do more than 20 damage in a single attack, but because we ended the fight before the law could kick in, it worked. We got the law bonus and everything, and that's if your opponent doesn't have time to call the judge over because you used a move that has split second,
they're gone.
They can't.
It's over.
Yeah, like you can get away with anything. Earning us an important ability that we're going to use basically for the rest of forever, just in case, in like movement and tile-based systems, this didn't immediately stick out to you as something that was way too powerful. We had it at our disposal now and for the rest of the game. We also, just for fun, fought another extremely powerful opponent called the Green King.
In purple.
Yep. Who, upon being defeated, told us of an even greater king. That's the third of 5 kings, by the way.
So many kings. I wonder.
Yeah.
I wonder if there's like a secret 6th king.
Okay.
Like,
I mean,
do they report to a final king?
Could there be a final king? That's a question that we will find the answer to eventually.
Yeah.
I don't even know how to phrase this.
We did a math puzzle. We did.
Yeah. It like we participated in culinary endeavors that amounted to an arithmetic puzzle, but the kind that's like one of those like word problems that is needlessly obtuse and just give me the goddamn equation already kind of thing.
Well, no, not only like give me the goddamn equation, but like what if it was like a Danganronpa minigame where you have to wait for the letter Q to go by, but the letter Q is not showing up, and you just have to sit there and wait.
I think like that's also somewhat characteristic of this, where you can just barely see one Marlboro on the screen, and that was the only one there, but we had to kill 4 of them. Yeah, that was great.
Yes.
We also met Kojiro, who, despite all odds, like did his best to hand me my own ass. He didn't win, but he came. Well, he didn't even come close, but he did surprise me with his temerity.
Look, we learned again. We have power, and others also have power.
Yeah. So that makes me hungry for even greater power, the likes of which will dwarf all of the powers that we have seen on all sides so far.
Oh goodness.
Ah yes, common English word ropeway. How was I not privy to that. Okay, so in my notes it says start with the plot, so we're gonna do that.
All right, let's figure out what we want to
I seem to be in the
stock up
shop.
on. That could be where the plot is, but it's likely in the pub.
Interesting. Getting a bit of Kaz echo. How could that be possible, I wonder?
Huh. For me?
Why am I still going from the shop? I can kind of a little hear myself coming through you. I don't know why that would happen, but...
Huh. I've done nothing with my audio setup since...
No, this is very bothersome all of a sudden because this hasn't been happening.
Yeah, let me...
Oh, Lord.
Alright, let me attempt to see what actions I can take on my side. Number 2, you don't have the stream open twice, do you?
Oh, that would be rich.
just as a I know it's a dumb question, but
right.
I've done it.
Okay. All right, two. Okay, multiple people reporting like normal audio. I don't know what could possibly do that. Yeah. Okay, I'm just gonna go forward because.
Yeah, everything is showing normal to me on levels, so...
We want to go to Eisenfield.
Okay, so what is plot?
A bard has posted a thing. And Eisenfield is in the other continent, isn't it? It is. Okay. A bard posted a bill, and we're going to satisfy it. That's it.
Okay. Right, the bard that was in the... Okay, cool.
Yeah. But there's a particular quest that's locked behind this story mission that I was trying to do last time and sort of bending over backwards to go and do, but I couldn't because I hadn't done the story mission. And we didn't do any plot last time, so may as well start off with some plot this time, right?
Yeah. So we have a bard to meet, and this is important
Presumably,
because...
like, I don't know. He was, because he made good music in our area, and we're like, hey, we want to help him out.
Yeah.
That's like the maximum of justification for it that I could tell, but you know, whatever. We are making music.
Oh, do we have to, like, we need these very specific trees?
Yerk, yerk, my golems.
Okay. The setup here is a bard showed up in a pub, and we decided to help this bard after they made a posting to get some wood for their trees. And we have been ambushed by a golemancer?
Yes. Sort of. I don't really know. Like, he has a power that we want eventually. Is that really all the pneumo I have? Okay, well, let's see. You're level 18, you're level 17. Okay, you do get to try and soak up experience. I'm gonna put on move +2 again. And just kind of keep going. The law of the day is harming females is against the law.
Do we have targets we can't touch in this fight?
Well, our own Vieira.
Okay.
There appears to be a Gria on the other side. But we only have to defeat the Alchemist, and he's this guy in blue over here.
Oh, one person with less than 400 HP.
Yeah, Vitor. Poor guy. Let's
You
look
want
at
to
him.
walk forwards a little bit? Beast lore. Impervious. Ooh.
Wow. He's got some good stuff.
Regenerate.
Boots.
Boots.
He absorbs Earth? How cool is
What
that?
does impervious do?
Impervious grants the user immunity to debuffs. He cannot be debuffed.
Huh.
Whatever that means.
I could interpret that as either status effects or power downs.
One of those is correct. We'll find out. Here's that I outspeed them a little bit, which is nice. I'm just setting up traps for the fun of it, basically.
Somebody walks towards you and they burn their turn. Right? Like, that's a pretty easy...
I know, Silmer.
Silmer?
He also set a trap. Ooh, look at that. Leech trap.
Ooh. Alright, hey buddy.
Why don't you walk over to me? Oh, his movement is low.
Wow, that's gonna take a while.
Yeah, this is one of his 2 alchemy moves. Astra. It's a buff. So now they have a pyramid.
They are in the pyramid.
Yes. They are in the pyramid.
When I think of pyramids in Final Fantasy, I think of, oh, goodbye.
He's going away to, like, buff himself.
Sure. When I think of pyramids in Final Fantasy, oh my god!
Yeah, his buff made the entire screen shake. What a champion.
I was just saying, I think of FF7 because there's, like, the character can throw you into a pyramid.
Gasp! It was a mimic! It finally happened! Mimics are real!
Oh my god! It's a hand!
It's just a hand. It can throw out rock, paper, or scissors.
Oh, shit. I can't believe mimics. Alright. Romasin the Mimic.
Man, Pizza, you are so useless. I'm gonna just not do anything with Pizza if that's okay. Let's destroy the Mimic.
Towards.
Mimics are important. No.
Alright, what do you got to drop? Okay.
Okay. It's gone. We've defeated the Mimic. I don't think that's relevant. Wait again. Where's the Gria going?
Onto the trap. Oh, no!
I should have put the traps right in front of me instead of, like, 2 spaces in front of me, like a fool.
Okay.
Like some kind of an idiot.
Well, you were thinking with, like, normal movement.
Did you put the leech right in front of you? No, you didn't.
You've made a grave error.
Oh, he has 230 health. Well...
Okay.
It's perfectly legal for me to murder you, so we're gonna do that.
Perfectly legal.
Move over here with an eye to taking that important treasure. Come on, Vitor. Yeah.
Moving on up, yeah.
Yeah, come to us. Yeah, just hit me in the face with your mace. Okay, that was a good hit.
Okay.
I must admit. And that... Oh, man! That spaced me for this guy's buffed attack for 111 of my 112. Oh, man.
Wow, they have the 1-2 punch going. Oh, my
yeah,
goodness.
they're really digging deep. Alright, Regic.
Yeah,
oh, yeah, that man must die, apparently.
Yeah,
right.
we just got a...
4% to miss. Didn't miss.
That's not... Yeah. Ugh.
What if I put my back to 2 different traps? Alright, do we end the fight right here? I don't think we do. I think we wait.
We wait, yeah.
Because I want that treasure. Yeah, that
Alright.
No, not right there. I'm gonna move to this slope because traps cannot be placed on slopes, and if I step on something that happens to be a trap, then, you know, it would be bad. That was a Phoenix down, which was not worth the effort, so we're going to end the fight.
It's free. Nope.
220. Fine. I should have remembered that from when I was looking at him earlier, but I wasn't paying close attention. Fine.
I did only say audibly less than 400. How could I expect my golems to lose? Even
Well,
though they murdered
I
a
mean,
man.
to be frank, they didn't lose. They're still kicking around.
Yeah.
They're living their best lives.
Stormstones. All right, we got some tree bark, wood.
Yeah, we got the special wood to make an instrument. Guess it
Oh, we gotta get
wouldn't
flute.
kill to get some. Pizza.
We gotta get flute
Gradually.
grass.
Pizza is gradually becoming cold to the notion of life.
So the mention of flute grass there strikes me as a more direct reference to Final Fantasy Tactics. Yeah, as Bastazar mentions as well.
Oh, well, that's cute. I know that there is the Hisu and Whisperweed in other Finals Fantasy.
Yeah, the Whisperweed. Oh. Treasure.
Okay.
Oh, the other parts and the money for it.
All right. I don't know why
Oh.
he's asking me to do that, considering we have been to the shop before. But, you know, just in case you made it this far without doing anything in the bazaar at all.
This does strike me as late for this, but like, also at some point, you know, we do want to give the player a tutorial in this.
So, got the Brilliant Theorbo.
It's green.
Yep.
Also, it teaches Soul Etude to a bard.
Yep. I can do that for the game's one bard. Let me look at Damascus, Spiral Incisor, Kalos. Is Kalos on the list?
No.
I'm gonna do this then. Because I have backup copies of everything else. Ah, loot level 4 and ring toss. Excellent. Those are good. Wait, gift accessories. Oh, that's a moon ring. I don't want that. No. Moon ring has a very specific purpose that I do know. I don't want that either.
Suspect mushroom.
I know, right?
You look at that mushroom and you just go,
He's shaking my head at that mushroom.
You're just staring it down.
I've definitely done that before at mushrooms in my fridge.
Yes, Brilliant Theorbo does sound like a Dark Souls NPC. That's a...
Or boss, right? Could be a boss fight.
And then
Right.
just the Theorbo kicks in.
Okay, I'm gonna stop looking at things in here and
We do need to buy. Goodness.
it doesn't even let you go anywhere else without buying the goddamn thing. Fine. Jerk.
God, no, no.
Yeah, it's telling me that there's only one available for purchase. So maybe that was the
Ooh,
actual like,
we're
thing there.
we made money.
One of these. Well, that's good. We should make money from quests.
Right. We're gonna make money from completing the quest, but we also made money from our 20% discount.
Oh, point.
That's our cut.
Yeah. Where's my cut?
Where's my cat?
Oh, here we
Around the
go.
world.
Here we go. This is the point. We helped a bard because he is well-traveled and might have information.
Right.
We're
We're
asking
trying to
about
find the place in our dream.
the mist. Mm-hmm.
That's very
Wow,
specific for a place
have you
don't
tried
know.
Googling it? He says. But it was so real. Okay.
Real. Sid's out of here.
He is so done. He's like, this Moogle didn't even have a little information for us.
Nothing.
Oh, man.
And now we're gonna be.
Oh, no, and now he's
stories.
roping us into his, like, he's telling us about his podcast and everything. This is a disaster.
Well, we're gonna give him stories so that has more songs.
Oh, shit, and Adele gives away the game?
No.
Oh, shit. Don't tell him that, Adele. That's supposed to be on the DL.
Oh, well, Pizza's not gonna.
Well, yeah.
Pizza has no sense of.
Yeah, he has absolutely no discretion.
Yeah. That's why Sid left. Alright, we get a bard.
Sigh. Me what? I'm small. I won't get in the way.
So yeah, as I mentioned last time, the cover for the instruction manual does have our bard friend on it.
Oh, so it might have spoiled that he is in fact one of the like party members. And he is the world's only bard, and we just got a thing that is only for bards.
Hurdy!
Yes, his name is Hurdy.
Hurdy the bard.
Half of hurdy-gurdy, which is a real instrument.
The Gurdy. Oh. Word from the appraiser.
Sadly, he is not as busted as bards in Final Fantasy V, and in fact, I'm not going to be using him whatsoever, but it's okay.
No, we get a support friend, Hurdy. Look, we just follow Pizza around randomly.
He's like a dog in boy form.
Cupipo. Yeah, like
Takes us to the... Yep, someone wants to join the clan.
No, we need this friend. They're level 24, which tells me expected level. FF5, the only game, video or role-playing where bards were good.
Let's see. Trooper, Tinker, okay. You're gonna be a thief, I think.
Yeah, but they don't change.
Whew, okay. So that was exciting. Now that we've done the plot...
Well, now we have a new friend.
That's true. I'm looking for of Koopas and cannons.
We don't even have a... There wasn't a quest mission on there.
Oh. There's Death March 2. Oh boy.
Oh my god. Cats meow, popopos, chocobos. Other place?
Wait, apparently quests accepted 1. What is that about?
We must have accepted that to remind ourselves to accept it.
Foodstuffs appearance.
Foodstuffs! Because we were gonna do these in line. Like,
We were, but I might not want to. I have an alternative. I'm trying to get a piece of loot. So I'm gonna go to Gaug, since it's here. Get my Gaugan coin for the week.
Alright, well, yeah, might as well. We can use that to upgrade something sooner or later, I'm sure.
Oh, Lord. I might read through these at some point. I hate them, though. Let's see. Damage 2.
Unfamiliar land.
We want to do the Star Seal at some point. That's a guarantee, so I'm going to go ahead and take that.
Okay. Way of the Meek.
Sort
you can
by
sort
duration?
change.
Oh, dear. I didn't know that you could sort.
Does not look like it's here.
Okay. That's slightly frustrating for me in particular. Maybe I should do the foodstuffs thing then. I'll just continue on and pretend that that's what I wanted to do. Foodstuffs tends to be, like, frustrating, as we've seen.
Yeah.
Where do we want to go? The Bisga Greenlands?
What's the note on the
Targwood.
the foodstuffs? Because we
Oh,
read the foodstuffs.
Right. Yellow and lustrous, enough to feed 9. 1 is enough for 3 servings, so we have to kill 3 of these things.
Okay.
Kill 3 yellow and lustrous enemies.
Oh dear.
Yeah, can you imagine what that might be?
Oh dear.
Oh,
Koopa's
Starseal to upgrade our Lord, right? Just like my favorite video game, Fire Emblem.
Yeah. Clearly. I'm trying to imagine pizza here as a lord, and it just doesn't work.
What? Yeah. Okay, Bisga Greenlands. I'm gonna plow through it. Something will happen sooner or later. Oh no, what is this?
Well, we have to go to more Bell.
Haha, the plot. Short on lemons.
Oh my god. Pizza will be here soon.
Pizza arriving in 30 minutes or less. Oh, who is this mysterious and extremely stylish woman?
Wow. Look at that, like, choker and the hair and...
Oh man, we're getting... Oh no, we're getting talent poached.
We're getting poached!
We're big time now.
Oh my god, I can't believe we're getting poached.
Farewell as 2 different words is a power move.
Farewell.
Who was... No one will ever hear Lord of the Arenas call out. Remember that magicite? Turns out it's pretty rare stuff. How did you say the percent? Okay, whatever.
Oh.
Do you even remember that magicite?
I remember going to get a thing of praise. I don't know how it came into our hands.
Well, we killed a ninja named Ewan, who had used dark magic to banish our judge to the Shadow Realm.
Shit, okay.
But he dropped a rock.
Okay, it was from our buddy who was going to pay us a couple million.
Yes. In retrospect, I could have used the cash, but you know, whatever. The barman who tends the lemonade bar in this
lemonade bar.
Anyway, we're not doing that. There's the Bisga Greenlands. Some of these are green. That's green.
There's green.
All right. Foodstuffs.
3 yellow fluffy.
Lustrous.
Lustrous. Ooh.
Yes.
Not fluffy. Less than fluffy. Crap, they have hills.
It's fine. Okay, so here's another fact about Rangers. Ranger as a class has a higher jump value than other classes. They have like a jump value of 4. It's patently absurd. Let's make
One
sure.
thing I am going to point in this fight that I'm already a little annoyed at is counting the number of yellow enemies.
Yeah, well,
That's,
you know.
it is how it is. Yeah. Okay.
It's fine. We'll just go forth into the world and murder until we have killed 3
Yeah.
yellow things. And here.
Oh, let us begin. Yellow.
Oh, I can
Ooh.
get away with I can save myself some money killing you.
Well, this one has yellow eyes.
That doesn't count.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay, that one's blue.
Just.
I'll just walk the distance of the entire map. No big deal. No, don't worry about like telling me facts about this game. Like I'm just not going to listen to you if you're trying to like genuinely tell me what to do because I already know what to do.
You want treasure?
It might be a mimic, as we have learned.
Can't believe mimics are real.
Mimics are real. Okay, we're gonna post you next to the man.
Okay.
Wait. We're also going to wait. He's going to wait. We get to murder anything that we don't.
No. We can just split our forces a little bit.
Yep.
Orbach.
Regular attack.
22. Warp.
Level 21. So this is basically like.
I think this is on
Oh.
level with what we have.
Dang it. That's not yellow. Oh, and he moved into a spot that is
Wow.
not accessible. It's like he knows. Unction is actually a pretty cool move. Like applying oil to a target. That's neat. I like oil as a status.
It's nifty to have like ways of altering weaknesses and things like that. I guess oil is the predecessor to the firefighters, right? The Bravely Default Squad.
Perhaps, like this ancient antecedent, right? Like, look at this jump.
Like,
Huh!
ugh. Okay.
I love
Nice.
these jumps.
And then.
Whoop. Sooner or later, I will kill 3 yellow flans. Wait, ladies'
Sure.
tresses. I remember wanting those. Can't remember why, but I remember
Alright,
wanting them.
A yellow flan has appeared.
Can't get it from here, so we're just gonna... regular high potion is not what I want.
No.
Not this time. It's just a murder party. We're having a grand old... Really? I can't make that guy from here? Well, maybe he'll move towards me. I don't know.
Oh shit.
It's fine. He'll be fine.
I don't care about the 89, I care about the... Yes!
Here, we can cure him. See?
Oh, good.
We even have Kira, apparently.
Oh,
And that is not a fire, ice, or lightning move, so
yeah.
it's within the laws. Could you move somewhere more convenient, please? Oh, don't.
Absolutely not.
Okay, acid mist like it's
Oh my...
supposed to.
Really? It's not infinite? Okay, move up.
Okay,
Boom!
well, He did move forward a little.
Boo!
Stopped. Well, I don't have to worry about his turns for a while.
Okay.
So, I mean, good news. The Flan that we need are on screen.
Yeah, we've got all 3 now. Okay, I just need to reach that one in the corner. Now we've been cut off there.
Of course, the guy that we were going to use to report is currently stopped, but we have other people. So
Alright.
fine.
Can we
It's
just
okay.
drop it down the hole?
I think so. Let's see. Oh yeah, we totally can.
Okay,
We can drop it
absorb
2 down, but
damage.
not 3 down. Absorb damage won't come into play. He'll die before that happens.
Okay.
He has to be alive to react. Oh, look at that. Look at my movement. I'm just gonna...
And another flan down.
The combination of move +2 and, like, jump 4...
Yeah.
Like, it's not perfect coverage, but it's damn close. Well, let's just get extra murders. Whatever.
I mean, this gets like less turns on their side, quicker fight, you know, less murders on our team. Like they literally have you one action here. And here it is. Here it is, your
What are
last
you gonna
action.
do? Oh man, he's going for killing our guy that we report to.
That is the best possible action because it's the only
Right?
thing that could result in a victory, right? Like,
Look at that somehow like super criticaled him. I don't even know how that could work, but yeah, as far as ignore height goes as an idea, that basically exists in this game. So don't worry about it. We'll get to that
Alright.
later. You could
is killing this one risky?
I don't think so.
Okay, it's the last enemy on the map. I guess that would just end it now, and then.
It won't end anything. Like the map ends when I talk to the man.
Oh, there's no like default
Yeah.
0
No.
enemy.
Yeah, like watch this.
Okay.
Oil fades. Just
Okay.
keeps going, and it's only us.
Hey, can you hear me from up here?
Hey.
Oh no. Okay.
Hey!
Hey.
Oh no! Oh, now that could ruin me, actually. Like if I kill
Right.
too many of the right target. Here's what we caught.
All right. Here it's like 4 red ones, 2 blue ones, and the 3 we need.
There's probably what you needed here. Somewhere in this like pile of slime that we've collected.
Look, we color coded it. It's fine. Law bonus.
Man, ether. I could mirror ether.
Oh, just annihilate your MP.
Yeah.
Okay. Mastered no abilities. Oh, right, we get to keep the brilliant turbo.
We did buy it. Okay, I'm pushing you towards Alchemist. Alchemist requires Illusionist. Illusionist requires 2 White Mage, 4 Black Mage. 4 Black Mage? Do I have 4 Black Mage abilities?
Well, like, you know, fire, thunder, like, you know, the main 3 and then, like, one other?
I do have 4, so I have Thundara. Okay, so we want to make you into a White Mage.
Yeah, so we can get the 2.
How are you doing with healing staff? Halfway there. Okay, so progress is slow. Milt the Hume. You know what, Milt the Hume? You're gone. You're out of the family.
Do we get the stuff?
Pretty sure.
Oh.
Oh no, there's a phone call. Hold on.
Alright. Time to hold, everybody. And it's time for phone.
Very sorry
And-
about this.
Alright. I'm gonna step away for 30 seconds to get a drink. This will be a good time for everybody go and stretch your legs for just a moment. I don't know.
Yeah, go ahead and get a drink. I'll sort things out from here. It wasn't an important call.
Oh, I'll be back in like 30 seconds. I have returned.
Okay, well, we've been reading this very definitely credible notice from Gonra the Drinker, who is telling us that Doomgaze is real, and he definitely saw it.
Doomgaze?
Doomgaze.
Shit! Shit, Doomgaze is real. I think we gotta deal with that.
Ah, Demon Feather, that's what we wanted. Okay, foodstuffs, nutrition. Definitely wanted this. Okay, blue, round, feathered, long of tail. Enough to feed 16. 1 eyeball is enough to make soup for 4.
So if it has 2 eyes, we only... Okay, depends on what we're... Gotcha. No, but for real, we should take that Doomgaze quest.
It wasn't a quest. It was just some guy ranting.
No, there's air... no, it's not Airship SOS. Oh,
well,
okay.
I mean, I already have Gurnat, but...
Okay.
Yeah,
Never
that would be a
mind.
backup source of Gurnat if I hadn't found any by this point.
Okay, good.
Where's the Galeria Deep? Yeah.
Well,
Yes.
okay.
I'm gonna save before
Back
doing
to the
this.
deep.
I like saving before doing these because they're horrible.
You could fail in a very odd way, yeah.
Like, you can fail after winning. That's the thing. Oh, Copycat. Our favorite.
Well, we know how to sidestep that.
Yes. We learned how to cheat.
Oh, I'm not liking this.
Well,
In the sense that sorry, in the very specific sense that I cannot tell if the enemy on the right is supposed to be blue.
Yep. Lots of eyeballs there. Blue, round, feathered, long of tail. 1 eyeball is enough for 4.
Okay. Okay.
This is even more horrible than I remembered.
So what do we have on the table?
I feel like long of tail suggests that it's the little guy, and the portrait makes him look more blue than the, like...
Because that looks purple to me.
It does, but he has a long tail compared to his body, where these guys have, like, little stubby tails, and the portrait is quite a bit more purple.
Right, and the sprite itself is gravity suit.
Yeah.
Like they're wearing a gravity suit. So we need 4 eyeballs. Yeah, they both look purple to me. That's
Yep, that old bugbear colorblindness. Hooray!
boy howdy.
Glad that that's a part of this video game. Sure do love that specific thing. We could kill 4 of each. We might eventually do that. Just
I don't think it's the big one. I think it's this little one.
I think it's the small one. The long of tail is what says it to me.
Yeah.
And neither of these is more feathered than the other. I don't care about
Right,
being poisoned.
They're like not feathered.
I'm gonna take some treasure though. One of these is a mimic for sure. It wasn't this one.
Not that one. Okay, some iron. Sure.
Oh no. Oh no, he's gonna look me right in the eye. It will definitely hit because I'm facing him.
Wham.
Well.
Oh no! The double! Wham. Oh.
Yeah, whatever that is can't affect a stone statue, so he'll be fine. Don't worry about him. He's a-okay. He's doing great.
Alright, so we have our copycat law. Which we know how to sidestep.
Well, I am not doing a demonic gaze, so...
No, I mean from like the
Yeah.
second move you're going to do right here.
Yeah. So now we want to do an X potion because we just used a high potion.
Mm-hmm. And the name of the move is Mere X Potion or Mere High Potion.
Correct. Pull out your, rules lawyering.
Right.
Pull out your rules legal pad. Yeah, there are a lot of treasures here.
Well, might as well grab that one. Dark matter, what?
Ah, dark matter isn't important. Ah, damn it.
It's not even useful.
Yeah, little one.
Yeah, tiny.
So, dark matter is an item that does damage based on the number of times you have used a different item called Knot of Rust.
A Knot of Rust is the garbage item you would get all the time in 12.
It is a garbage item in this one too, but you don't get it all the time. So it can't even serve the useful purpose of eventually, yeah. So we're gonna high potion him, he just attacked us.
Yeah. When I think dark matter, I think of like 9, where it's like useful. Because it's like a crafting material for some of the
Okay,
later stuff.
that's 2 of the little man, right? Or is it 3?
Or am I thinking 5? You have it 3. There were 2 starting and 1 new one appeared.
Okay. You know what?
Yeah.
I'm gonna use an antidote on myself. How about that?
Yeah. The actual game I think of dark matter mattering is when you have chemist 5.
Right?
Because then it's like real. What are they doing? Are they just all right?
They're trying to bully our statue.
But it's a statue. But they're a statue.
That poor man.
I'm so sorry. This wasn't supposed to happen. If you mirror an antidote, does it become an anti-antidote or a dote?
I'd really like another one of the correct target to appear. Damn it.
Well, how about the incorrect target?
If I can kill it in one action, I will take it. Gonna do X potion both because I need to, and because it's unlike anything that has happened previously. So.
Yep. So we're still on 3. We need 1 more.
They're gonna
Stop
bully my
bullying
guy. No.
Stop.
My poor man.
Please.
Oh,
Shit.
it's fine.
Can we lob over
We
there?
will look. We will use our excessive movement to eventually get to the right location.
It's true. We can just have somebody walk over. Goodbye.
Check this out. He went a long time without taking a turn, right? Because he was turned to stone. Our guy.
Oh, goodness. This is like the move chain. Hell yeah. dang.
Yeah, it doesn't exactly work like that, but I wish it did. Come on.
Yeah, please.
Yeah, fly over here.
Yeah!
It's good. It's good for you to do that.
Sweet. No.
Oh no!
The bullying.
Don't kill Guy. What did he do to
bullying.
you?
Quit bullying.
So this foodstuffs should be the last foodstuffs that I have to do for what I want. So we don't have to do any of these horrendous missions ever again. I think.
Okay.
That's if we get this one right.
I think we got this one.
You're a high potion on him, right? I don't even know what happened before, but it's nothing that I could have done, so...
Boop. And now we have to do is finish it.
Alright, let's talk.
We're ready.
Here's what we caught. Yes.
And then we gotta wait to find out if we're
Eyeballs got a lot of nutrition in them, you know.
They're better for looks. The generic lines that like everyone has remind me of Chrono Cross, where there were a ton of points in that game where like your characters would just have generic lines that like weren't indicative of, you know, they weren't anything to their personality. They were just normal reaction or whatever. But they were put through a filter to make them sound like that character.
Oh, right. Everyone had the thing.
Right, everyone had their own little filter, but
Yeah.
like, just seeing like everyone have like this generic end of fight comment that anybody could say. You know, it's not a. There's no personality behind it. It's just a generic comment. All right, so this was the food we were looking for. Do we have a specific use for it?
First, I want to
immediately, or-
purchase a blade. Well, I think we have to go to the bazaar to get blades.
Or like literally an item called blade.
Yeah, who has a blade?
Okay.
Pugilistic gear might do it. Steel of the Living Flame might do it, actually. Sure. No, not ring. Get out of here. I'm not spending that on this. Okay. No, that's not it.
Okay.
Yeah, something like this. Flame Tongue, which is a blade. A one-handed blade.
Oh, okay. Not an item called, but like a of
A
the
weapon
school
type.
blade.
Yes.
Moogle Knight.
Moogle Knights are real.
Okay.
Alright, so I want to buy one of those at some point. However, there should be... Is it Knight's Embrace? Is it? Skull. No. I'm looking. I'm thinking very hard right now.
We have all these. There's just all these categories. And
Too
they
many
want like
categories.
timber, bone, metal, cloth.
Ah, stealth set. That's gotta be it. Yeah, prime tanned hide. Yes. And bolting? Uh-oh. What? Tail. What? Oh no. Do I not have all the things that I need? Because I have Demon Feather... Lord. Okay. Shit, I'm still missing something. Because Stealth Set would be the thing. Prime Tannhide was a piece. Demon Feather was a piece. I forget the third piece. Maybe we do need of Koopas and cannons. I'm gonna buy that blade, though.
I don't have any of those on my list, so...
It's not for the list.
Oh, it's a different thing. Okay.
Yeah,
gotcha.
it's... When you see it, you'll understand why I want it.
Sure. So we might need the Koopo. We need to find Koopo cannon.
Yeah, I think that's on the agenda. Okay.
Well, this is a port.
Yeah, it's a different place.
Maybe cannons exist in a port. I feel like that notices things are gonna get you literally forever.
Probably. Ooh, we want to do for the cause. Because that's easy.
Okay.
Gripped by fear.
Rude Awakening.
Ah, there it is.
Koopos and cannons.
Lamo. Alright, so... there's this thing called For the Cause. We're going to do it right now. All you do is donate money.
Oh.
You can donate either 100 gil or 1,000 gil or nothing.
I see.
I'm gonna give it 1,000 gil.
Yeah, we can do that.
There is a reward that I'm interested in at 70,000 gil. So if I take this quest 70 times, I can get something I actually want.
Oh my god. Yeah, and now would be a time to make some donations. Speedrun just sort of...
The speedrun grinds to a halt as 8 hours of doing this singular quest.
Oh my god. You know what it is? It's the part in the speedrun where you hand 30 humanity to the lady. And just, yep, alright, time for some donations.
Yep, this is default. This is the base game, so we have to just crunch them up.
Yep. We get one humanity. We have to use them one at a time and then hand them off. And oh boy. Anyway, so of Koopos and cannons, what's going on here? Are these Moogle pirates?
Yeah, some Moogles have invented a better gun, so they say, and we have to kill them to prove that their gun isn't as good as they think.
I mean, it's gonna be pretty good. The perfect type of firing practice.
Yeah, they're causing the noise. You have to stop them from making the noise.
So they're just out here doing... They're out at the gun range a little too late.
Yes. Quite a bit too late. And they're disturbing everyone else nearby.
I worked at a gun range for a number of years. I specifically remember if we operated a minute past 9 o'clock, the cops would show up.
Well, tonight we're playing the role of the cops.
All right, the cops are here. Of course, they wouldn't really do much, but they would show up. It's like, all right.
Yeah, you know, they show up and then they have their like arms akimbo trying to hold up the belts that they wear that have like 25 pounds of equipment that they never need.
Oh no, there's more Moogles just showing up every turn.
Our objective is to survive for 4 rounds, so they're just gonna keep being like more Moogles.
Is this the bad gun that needs to take 2 turns to fire?
Yes. Yeah, that's a prime. The best thing that a flintlock with their gigantic hats can do is shoot an ether across the battlefield.
Nice.
That's it. That's the best thing they can do.
They did climb out of the well, yes.
It's an unlimited number of these little guys. What the heck? They're level 20. I'm not scared.
Yeah. What I'm saying is that gun range hours are no joke. You gotta follow the rules. Moogles climb out of the well to shame the cops.
Buffs are permitted. So that's good.
Damn, sadly that was...
I'm sorry that there are these two units here who are just sort of along for the ride a lot of the time, and they're not going to do anything important for a very long time, but it is important that I keep them with me. So
I like to think they're like Fire Emblem units where their support builds up.
Yeah, they're just building support. See, like the real payoff is later when they actually have spent enough actions next to one another to fall in love, and then the love affair that they have will consume the planets.
Once they get S support. The S support start, like there's in Radiant
Here it is,
Dawn,
Ether Boost.
Ether Boost. Oh my god. What?
Why are you doing that to me?
Oh, hi.
What did that do?
That did damage.
That did damage?
100
Ether
damage.
Boost? You turned ether into damage? How dare you? How dare you cheat more than I am? We're having a lot of fun. Look at this.
Like, Moogles are climbing out of the well, and we're just like... We're harassing Moogles, I guess, is what's going on here. We're kind of being jerks, but the Moogles were we're shooting guns at midnight.
Yeah. And the law is essentially, the law of the land anyway, is enforced basically at random and by mercenaries.
Right.
And tonight we are those mercenaries. So there is the supernatural law of the land, which is the judges, but like they don't actually do anything about the day-to-day affairs of anything, right? Like they're not involved with that.
I'm gonna be really happy when Jolly and Nebulum hit like S level support. That'll be good.
It'll be even better than you're thinking.
Probably, but like, because I'm thinking like in Radiant Dawn and Path of Radiance, when you have an S level support and you're near them, you get like this incredible set of stat boosts for it. Like just by like, I specifically remember there's a pairing, there's like a set you can do for a couple characters that gives them like another 30% dodge. And it's just like, okay, they can't ever be hit. They're just invincible. 30%
dodge is kind of a lot.
Yeah, and they're on a sword master. Like,
oh my god.
like, okay, cool. My sword master needed another 25 or 30%.
My favorite part about Fire Emblem was like training up axe wielders to have high defense, because even if a sword attacked them, they just had high enough defense that it didn't matter that they took bonus damage from a sword. Swords had low enough damage that they wouldn't be able to pierce. And it's like, okay, I'm basically immune to everything now. More fools are coming! Welcome to the 100-man fight!
Ruparn's like, what's going on? Oh!
Get back in the well! Give me your ball moss! We're having a grand old time.
Paul.
Yeah, who's at gun range now?
Damn.
Yeah, just drop potions down the well until the well overflows and no more Moogles can come out.
You just have one person posted at every well.
A ranger at every well. Alright, he's primed. Oh no, he dealt 59 damage to me from distance. And that one's priming himself.
Okay.
Yep. That's what
The
you
best
have
part
to
is
do.
even if they get that first action, it just does not matter.
Yep. I love it. And that's also why I will not use flintlocks. They're not part of anything completely broken, so...
Right. A two-turn wind-up has to be like...
You gotta give me a pretty goddamn good payoff for that.
Right. You know, minimum double damage, right? You know, that's generally what you're getting from a two-turn payoff is you're dealing double the damage and you're paying like one time, you're paying the turn plus like 1 times MP or whatever, you know?
Right, otherwise, what would be different about that than just attacking twice?
Right.
And, you know, getting to split, like, maybe it's a defense piercing kind of thing, where you... Oh!
Oh my god. These two are just over here
Even
shouting.
more resilience! Look at this!
Ah!
The battle shout.
Ah!
So there is actually an upper limit to the number of enemies that it will spawn in on maps like this. I think we're getting close to it.
I don't know.
It's fine, we're resilient.
Alright, who woke up today?
Popped out of the wrong well, mister.
Tobiah?
I love the little squeaks they make as they perish. Yep, let's get the one who's primed, because the one who's not primed is going to have to prime.
Oh, does attacking not spend your prime?
I think it doesn't. I think you're, like, primed once, and then you can start doing moves.
Okay, so it's not like at every other turn, it's just you have to waste your first round.
I think so. I mean, because
still
it's so
sucks.
bad and nothing that this class does is any good, I haven't bothered to learn that much about it. And there's another class for Banga called Cannoneer that does a similar thing, but has different moves, but also has to prime. And it's like, I don't remember what anything means with those, because they're both very bad. And yeah, you can attack, but you need to be primed to use your better things. But if you're just attacking, then you should use a flintlock, because they already have, like, very big range and just can do anything.
Alright.
Anyway.
We'll be quiet. We're sorry.
Okay, but now we have unlocked the flintlock job, which was not what I was after. I was after... Not that.
Not the
Nada
Samson
Thrust.
sword?
I was after... Tyrant Hide, there it is.
Oh.
Or Alaroon Drill. I think I wanted both of those, actually.
Ellerin Drill is on the list.
Alright, into the bazaar. We want that... Where is it? Stealth set. Uh-oh, this is bad.
Tyrant Hide is not.
Yeah. It's not here.
Well, it's there, it's just not active.
Alaroon Drill.
Maybe it's in a different spot than Stealth Set?
Might be.
Like maybe it's named something else? Cause like...
I'm gonna do a quick extra looking of things up.
Okay.
Pray give me a few minutes, gamers.
We'll find what we're looking for.
I did not take super complete notes of what I wanted. Let's look at you. And then we're gonna do this and type in these words, which I thought I would have satisfied by now.
But yeah, so we're looking for what we want to spend these, because the drill is on the list here, but the hide is not.
Yeah. Okay.
So
That's what I thought. So what about... What's this? Ah! Aha! Aha!
What's up?
Okay. We need to do yet another quest. I'm sorry about this. All of these other quests were necessary. But we also need to do a different one. So now we're looking for one called Wanted Marksman.
Okay.
Which should be available.
There it is,
Yeah.
right at the bottom.
Just have to go to the Cathedral Sands. That's the Wyvern Fang.
Okay, and they're gonna... Is this a hand me a marksman?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
Where's the Cathedral Sands? Please be on this continent. It's not, is it?
No, it's in the top right of the other continent.
Oh man, it's as far
yeah.
away as possible. Great. Oops, I didn't do Starseal in time. It's fine.
Well,
We will eventually do that. I don't want that clan member.
okay.
I did forget about the Starseal, but it's fine.
The quest for another quest for quests.
Starseal is an eventual goal.
Okay.
That is absolutely not a big deal. It will come around. We are not permanently locked out of it. That kind of thing.
We can sleep 200 days. It's fine.
We could just go to sleep for almost a year, and then anything comes back. It's great. Okay. Oh, before we do the whole, like, here, wanted marksman thing. Oh, yeah.
You should have a marksman.
Yeah, how about you become this... Yes. Yep, just be... You don't have to have a gun, you just have to know a gun. And we'll go to the Ochre Wasteland and hand off our Moogle.
Their gun.
Yeah, we'll just... Can you tell what kind of person they want? Ah, yeah, someone with experience. Oh, yeah. Yeah, you
I
definitely
get the
have
feeling-
experience as a Fusilier.
Look, I think I know who they want. Alright, and then we have to wait like 5 days or whatever.
Yep, which just amounts to walking between areas. So I'm gonna take the aerodrome back. That also spends a day.
Cool, cool.
I swear to God, the payoff for this one is gonna be worth it. I thought the last, like, 2 quests were gonna have the thing that I wanted. But it's this one that is going to have the thing that I wanted. If you're not happy with the outcome, then I'll turn in my hat. It's okay. I don't need hats to have a good time. I'll just turn it in.
Well, let's get there first. Let's I'm still not recruiting. Sorry, that's not happening.
Look at that. Oh, they did want someone who is exactly like them. Wow.
Hey, plus one of our stats.
Cool is that? Okay.
Alright, so what was the
Masters.
class we had them on?
Okay, you, I think, get to become an elementalist. That's good.
Okay.
Gonna want to give you elementalist gear. Boulder
There you go,
Crush
Boulder
should do.
Crush.
I think 2 mastered elemental. Okay, so we're gonna have to find an elementalist thing at some point, but that's probably fine.
Oh, the Kukri.
Oh wow, I should get Kukri on these other guys too at some point.
What does that one
matter.
have for its...
Sid,
There's
what
a
are you
path.
doing? What is Sid doing?
I don't know.
I have not thought about Sid in a long time. Wow, I should probably think about my Banga units. Anyway.
What's a Moogle doing?
Moogle is going to turn back into a Tinker, I think. Hold on.
Okay.
He did just master some kind of Tinker thing, right? Yeah, we need 2 Tinker
We need
abilities
2 Tinker.
to get him to Juggler, and we do want him to be a Juggler at some point, so... Yeah, so he mastered Silver Disc, and now he's on to Red Spring.
Okay.
Good.
That's
Okay,
fine.
so he can start soaking up things. Sid, what do you do? You're a warrior? Could you not? Could you just not? I don't think I'm ever going to use him. Why don't we just ignore Sid? He'll be a trophy. We have Sid in our party. It's fine. I have plenty of slots. I don't know what to do with him, so I'm just going to ignore him. We are going to go to the shop. This is so important.
We're going to go to the bazaar, and we're going to finally...
Stealth set B.
Stealth set B.
1 prime tanned hide. 1 wyvern fang. 1 ninja feather, or demon feather. For this.
Do we get Hermes?
The ninja tabby.
Ooh.
That has move 2.
Son of a bitch. Oh no. Alright, how many Ninja Tabby do... Oh god.
You can only buy
one of these is
one.
available. Damn it.
But
I was gonna say, how many Ninja Tabby do we want? 1,000?
I do want it. I want at least 4, but
Right.
even 1 is like
Right.
kind of ludicrous.
Oof, move 2 plus move 2 plus
Okay.
your move 5.
Yep.
You're effectively taking a double turn. Cool.
Well, yep. Okay, so that's what those were for. Let me mark them off the list. We've done
So
them.
what were the 3 on that?
Prime tanned hide,
Oh, that's not on
wyvern
my list.
fang, and demon feather.
Yep, that wasn't on mine, so...
Done of Koopas and cannons. Yeah, I didn't put Ninja Tabby on the critical path, but
That's fair, because it...
you know, it's not on the. Now, staves might be of interest to us. Okay, how about Mind Cephal, Davari Wood, and Strange Liquid?
Mindcephal, what was this? All 3 of those are on the list.
I think that means that I want this thing. Yes, you can mark those off.
Alright. Ah, I see Shiva and Break.
Indeed.
Wow, boots.
Yeah. Let's, okay. Let's talk about that house ballot line. Maybe... Wait, I forget what that was for. So maybe we don't do that. Cat's Meow. Oh, is Cat's Meow available? That
We
would
always
be
have the
good.
ceiling go yet as well, if we want
The what?
the seal thing. Oh god, Black King.
Rank 77!
No.
Hmm.
But no, the seal that quest that we had lost to time.
That won't come around for another, like, 15 days, I think.
Death March 2.
I don't know if we want that. Let's do Black King of Sankalair.
Alright, here we go. The 4th king. Alright. Who are we giving the boots?
One of our boys. One of our 4 rowdy boys.
Yeah.
How about Guy? He's the newest. Yeah.
Sure. Move 2. Okay, so that move is 4 to start. So
Yep.
with the move plus 2 and the move 2 from that, that is literally double acting.
he has move 8.
Move 8 instead of move 4. So you're literally taking 2 actions. Well, you just got
I
the
love
second move action. Oh my god.
I love it.
Alright,
Using the Galarian Deep, yeah?
they were meeting us here?
Yeah.
Yeah, alright. Everybody loves the Galarian
Save.
Deep.
Let's save. He's tough, right?
77! That's huge.
So huge.
Like, could just cast, like, Thundaga and we die. If they had MP. Which they don't. Oh no, it's one Moogle.
It is one Moogle, and he is a black mage because he is the Black King.
Yes.
And his name is Noir.
Alright. Okay, we get to split our forces. It's good, it's good. And Jolly and Nebulum get to...
Oh, whoops. I overwrote someone. Hold on. That can happen.
Alright, let's get all of our friends back.
I've heard good things about you from... Wait, from the Red King? What?
What about the Green King?
What about the Green... The Green King said that she would put in a good word. Okay, well, I guess that he has no respect for what the Green King said. Fine.
Maybe we went too quick. They haven't had a chance to do that.
we skipped over one of the chains.
Alright, please move.
He's literally
Yeah.
level 77.
Oh my god.
Let's learn about him, shall we?
Yeah. Black Mage. Flame. Oh my god, double wielding
Yes,
shields.
he is dual shielding.
Dual shielding.
So he's the Flame Shield and the Ice Shield, both of which grant him 10 evasion. He has the Thunder Robe, so he absorbs fire, ice, and thunder. He has
And
this
the
thing
Orb
called the
of
Orb of Minwu, which grants immunity to most debuffs.
I love the dual shielding. Yeah, and then Toad Song.
Oh, and he has Toad Song. Oh, and he has Reflex,
Okay.
which avoids attack.
Oh, and then Shield Bearer to double wield the shields.
Yeah. So yeah, the reflex ability is one from Final Fantasy Tactics Advance. If you have this reaction ability, all basic attacks will miss.
That's a hell of a move.
I think we'll get him eventually. Like, combined, our levels are bigger than his.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The thing that gives me worry is that our foe has evasion.
There's nothing I can do about that, so I'm just
Yeah.
gonna drop an X potion on his head.
Right?
80% to hit, 20% to miss. It
And we just
hit!
had to do it twice. Here we go.
There's
How
nothing
small
I can
push.
really do to, like, give myself a better chance at this. So I'm just gonna drop a potion on his head.
Here we go.
1 in 5, baby. Hey, he didn't hit the 1 in 5. Goodbye, jerk. Okay, so in case that wasn't apparent, the trouble with this particular Moogle is that he can, like, you know, he has high speed for his level, high damage for his level, high defense for his level. Also, he has, like, 20% evade.
Yeah.
And he absorbs the elements that he casts. So he
So
walks
he
up to
can-
you, casts on you and him, absorbs it for him, and deals damage to you. And that's why he's a bother.
Yeah, so like this specific, the White King.
The-
So like this specific setup, like just stand right there. The rear guard.
Yep. Congratulations on defeating the Black King. We got a crown scepter.
Ooh. Alright then.
It's nice. That means I don't have to turn in anything to get it. I don't actually remember what the crown scepter does. I've been going after the kings to kind of like style on the game.
Yeah, it's our like we do like what a stream moving up the line. Oh, heard he learned something.
Safeguard, I suppose. Who are you, a thief? Okay.
Okay.
Oh shoot, you had. I meant to equip you with white staff. Right.
Okay, so there's. Yeah, white
Crown
staff.
scepter, illusionist, star-crossed, time mage, undo.
I'm sorry. What does time magic undo?
I think it restores the unit to its health that it had in previous turn. I'm not super confident about that. That's
I like immune water. That's pretty nifty.
yeah. Let's actually give you the thing that I should have had before doing that mission.
It happens. Do we need anything else on our Moogle or our for leveling up?
I think the Moogle and Viera are okay. Let's check.
Oh
on
right,
them too.
yeah, the Moogle's doing the second Tinker.
Yeah, I didn't mean
Okay.
to. Unit info. He's doing Red Spring right now, which, like all of
They're interchangeable.
everything that he could possibly do is going to require 250 ability points. So there's nothing I can do to speed that along. You're moving along with Boulder Crush. That's good. Rangers are good. They're going to be good forever. Yep. Now we need to pick a new thing to do. Let's see.
Okay. Well, let's see what's on the list.
Yeah, I have Cat's Meow, Wish Upon a Star. We're in Rosefire right now. But if we get to Gold Sun, Sun happens after Fire, I think. So we're just move along. Let's see, Speed Battle, don't care. We could do the White King. We're saving that for next time.
Yeah,
Rank
that's-
88. 88 is
that's
too
too
big,
strong.
right? No, yeah. No
don't know
way
what
we
to do
could
with
beat that.
Quota under the weather, Lord
Ooh,
Growl.
Lord Grerl?
Sorry, what was the 50 million.
Might do him.
Sleight of hand.
Oh shit, we definitely want tricksters at some point. Yeah, let's do this one.
Alright, let's fight some tricksters.
Yeah. I'm also gonna stock up on potions because I have a lot of money.
Yeah, you also were down to like 4
Right?
like high potions because we've been using them so much. Oh, undo does last change in HP and MP. Ha. Okay.
Shoot. I forget where we're going.
Other comment?
The Zon Mines? Was that it?
Yeah, I thought it was in the Zon Mines.
Alright. Off we go to the mines. I think I should do another plot quest after this one. Because I got the Ninja
Yeah.
Tabby. That's the big thing that I had been working on.
Ninja Tabby.
You can understand why I would want that. Like, an item that grants you +2 movement. Like,
When movement is literally like, again, that's a turn. That is literally a turn.
okay. Alright, to the Nazan Mines.
Here we go.
Yes. Sleight of hand.
Around trickster.
Renowned trickster. Oh, baby.
Oh no.
Check out
I'm
all the...
Is this Cyclops? What's going on here?
No, they have they're Bango with a visor over their faces.
Yeah, they're Cyclops. They're
Well, receiving buffs and debuffs. So if you get debuffed by an opponent, you break the law.
Okay.
Just, you know.
Sure.
Also, tricksters have a lot of debuffs, FYI.
Yeah, but our two friends.
Oh, that reminds me of a law that will come up later. So there is no law against stealing, but there's a law against being robbed.
What? I'm sorry. What are you? Who wrote this law? Thieves? Did thieves write this law?
It's great.
You have broken the law for having been stolen from. Alright. So we got these thousands of jokers here.
Yeah, they're gonna throw
literal jokers here.
They're gonna throw playing cards at us from a distance.
Alright. That's fine.
A great distance.
They look like Cyclops and they play like Gambit.
Yes, it's Joker's trick. Snigger is a debuff.
So are we gonna break the law right off the bat?
Yep.
Jail!
We're in jail now.
Go to jail! Damn.
So we don't have movement +2 anymore.
That's,
I think we can still triumph.
That's still annoying. I mean, all we need to do is get in range.
At least one of our guys has +2 movement.
Hopefully they're not berserked.
I don't think he is. All right, well that was a good opening salvo, you guys.
Yeah, nice moves you got there. Time to
This guy
return
has
fire.
201.
No!
201 hit points, so he's gonna cost me some money here. He also had 88 to dodge, or I'm sorry, 12 to dodge.
Oh, okay.
Inverse of that. Here's our berserked guy.
Yeah, if there's that movement.
Do you want a red spring?
Sure, what do we got?
50-50 to haste my team or their team? Let's see. Oh no, it's their team! Wow, these moves are always trash!
Haste! We didn't break the law, though.
Not for that, I guess.
That did not break the law.
Well, we can't break the law twice. It's already broken.
Alright, well... Yeah, ooh, immobilize on the ranged character. Ooh, yeah, there we go. Hell yeah.
Yeah, there's no double jeopardy. Yep, got an X potion on this one too, I guess.
Yep. Tyrant Hide.
Yep. Enjoy your haste turns. It doesn't matter that you're immobilized because you have an obscene range. The game is doing everything that it possibly can to try and screw me. I want you guys to know.
Red Spring.
Okay, well, like, that's a... Oh man, hypochondria. I love hypochondria.
Okay.
I know that I should not have used that move. I was mostly using that move for the hell of it.
Yeah, like, I get you.
For hubris. I felt overconfident. I'm like, what could they possibly do to me?
Beat down. Absorb damage.
Yep. Just like a slime.
Oh. Okay. No!
Well, that sucks.
Ooh.
But no, I don't think they're gonna win. Charisma.
Charisma.
Well, that's
Charm?
the start of them winning. 70% charm is a lot.
Yeah.
Let's fix that.
Yeah, that seems like a good use of an item.
Yes, an item.
An item.
the knife item.
And then going straight for that, whatever, that ain't gonna matter.
Well, may as well Red Spring again.
Can't hurt.
They're all hasted already. Now we're hasted. Look at that.
Bam! Haste, 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 haste.
Yeah.
Breaking the wall, breaking the wall.
We've evened the odds. Your move's not relevant.
Immobilize fades. Boo.
Yeah. Oh man. Oh, KOing the guy who is going to act next. Nice.
Wow. And jail.
Yes, you can't resurrect.
Okay, well, let us remove some enemies.
Hopefully. Could still miss. 12% to miss. That's almost 1 in 8.
Not happening.
8 on
Not
a
on that
D8.
one, at
Like,
least.
it's not nothing. Ah, Berserk fades. Happy about that.
Alright, here we go.
For me,
Now here's the one that fails.
almost 1 in 8. It wouldn't be surprising to fail. Okay. I don't think they are going to win.
There's just the one that's running away now. So now we get to play chasing.
Ugh. Oh, he has counter.
Oh boy, this is punch.
Ugh.
Puh. Let's trade nothing blows. Cool.
Ooh, maybe I get some extra treasure out of this. That'd be nice. Oh, you can't jump that high because you're an illusionist or elementalist. Please don't be a mimic. Well. Okay, you also please don't be a mimic. Well, maybe I shouldn't even collect those.
This one could be something because it's the map treasure.
Yeah, it's the unique one. Oh.
Oh.
Well. Ribbon, you say?
I think we made a correct decision all of a sudden.
That might have been a, yeah.
Goddamn, you know, I played so many goddamn hours of Final Fantasy XII and did like a good chunk of its side content. The ribbon did not exist.
Wow.
Like, I still, it's just like ribbon, it's somewhere. It's just hoofa. But here you go, that's full immunity.
Well, we're gonna establish a dragnet on this guy.
Yep, here we
We're
go.
gonna close in.
Very slowly.
No, go to the other side of him. Yeah. There's nothing this Moogle can do that would be worthwhile. I'm just doing it for the element.
Yeah, because they're trading blows.
There we go. Yeah, get behind him. Use that elemental magic. Oh man. Fix him in place.
Yeah.
Dang it.
Ah, there's that 1 in 8.
Alright, well. This'll probably work. Nope, not that. This, though.
Yes,
It is
good.
more likely to work than not work. Well.
Counter!
Alright, let's try that again. Close in the dragnet.
Round 2.
How much of a hero are you?
No, you already had your misses. It's over.
2 misses in a row? I don't think so. Let's put you in the trash where you belong.
Alright, we gotta go get our friend out of jail.
Yeah, he'll pop out of jail after we're done.
Freaking Waz visor. These visors are killing me. Tricksters.
The trickster job is now available.
Is that only to the like who gets trickster? I guess.
Banga.
Just Banga.
Yeah, Banga and Sid, I guess. Even though he is like legally a Banga, even if he's not like technically one.
Okay.
So he could also be a trickster. But yeah, that's a somewhat useful thing to do. So let's see. Cat's Meow, Sun Ripened Mayhem coming up in Gold Sun. Give me that one. I don't want a Blood Dark Stone.
Shape Dice, Worker, Survey, Unfamiliar Land.
Survey, I think we can. No, that's a different thing. What is this? What?
Oh, we have to, like, send somebody...
Oh, this is, like, talk to Laserford.
Oh!
One of those. Do you want to do
sure.
it? I hit the wrong buttons there. Hold on.
There are a lot of buttons on this specific screen.
Oop, you don't want to do it. You want to do it. Okay. Wait, call back? No, I didn't want to call back. I wanted to... Goodness! This interface. I'm never ready for it.
There's 1,000 ways to take actions on this.
Okay. Confirm. Yes. You go and talk to Laserford.
Okay.
Good.
Starseal's back.
We should probably do that. Copper Sun? No, we want Gold Sun, which happens after Copper Sun. So yeah, let's do Starseal. We know we want to do that. We cannot dispatch for it.
Okay, where's Starseal at?
I think it's in Targwood, so we're gonna go back there.
Okay. And we should have our back our team by then.
That is the idea. Our team of this one guy who's going to talk to a wizard. I hope he doesn't fail. I've heard that dispatched missions have like an extra 20% chance to fail on hard mode or something. Despite like, you know, even if you get like everybody like enthusiastic about it and jumping up and down.
We haven't had that happen yet, at least.
Hooray! Yep.
Yay.
Origin of the Judges. Yep.
What?
Well, if we had gone and done that ourselves, we would talk to Laserford and he would be like, "Here's what's about the judges."
Oh, all the stuff that he already said about how he made judges or whatever.
Yeah.
I did that.
Pretty much that.
It's about
Okay, Starseal. What can I say about this? We should have done this a long time ago. Because it's like a rank 8 mission. And
We're probably
like, everybody's going to be small and pathetic, but that's fine. We're just going to
examine the stone with no name.
Yep. We're going to eventually want this. And we're going to dispatch the same squad that we've been dispatching for everything.
And the fact that we have infinite movement is going to make this...
It's going to help.
Hilarious.
Yeah. Certainly on our guy who has move 8.
Yeah.
gonna do things.
Get a line.
Gotta show him Red Spring. That'll learn him. Oh no!
Wow.
It's always a bad idea. Why
It's
did
like
I
this
do
ability
this?
sucks.
Wow! Why does this ability suck so bad? It's like this whole class is based on something that is completely awful.
Why would anybody choose to take an action that has a 50% not only failure rate, but like mega failure rate? You don't just fail, you like...
You buff
are
the
not
entire enemy
obliterated.
team. You're just... or debuff your whole own team.
Right.
You can own goal so hard with this.
That's so dumb.
It's what
Like-
the class is built around.
Like, there's just no... I realize it's map wide, but like... Goodness. Also, we're so high level that haste on the enemy doesn't do anything.
Yeah, pretty much. Ooh, let's do it again. It's bound to
Alright,
work
round
this
two.
time, right? Yeah!
Haste.
That'll show him.
But we
Let's
just
examine this thing, because that's all we have to do.
Okay, we did it.
Correct.
have-
Although...
Kaiserduck.
You might be suspicious, because there's only one enemy.
Where's the fight?
Right, yeah, here's the fight.
Okay.
You have to, like, earn the fight. Ice is still forbidden.
Okay, real fight.
Now that's
Okay,
what I
so we have-
call a guardian.
See, again, they have like these quips, but they're like just sort of, again, not to a specific personality, just quips, right?
There are minor variations based on, like, what race you are. And whenever
Okay.
Moogles do it, they have an extra little, sound bite for the, like, chirping that they do. Yeah. Hi, I have the bullshit movement.
Move 20. Wow, these things don't have health.
Yes, come and hit me. I have run up to you.
Sventon.
Poor level 6 thing. I meant to do these a long time ago, but I forgot.
So this is like they're guarding some sort of thing.
Yeah, it's the Star Seal, right? They must have sealed something.
There must be something cool here. On
Maybe.
guard.
Counter.
Ooh, just turn on counter.
Yeah, he has to turn on his passive ability with an active ability. Poor guy.
In the meantime, deleted.
I swear to
What
God,
if-
if one of these folks drops a Marlboro Vine, I'm gonna be mad.
This mission you should have done 4 streams ago. That
Yep. That I just plumb forgot to do, and then, you know, oh, here it was the whole time. Oh, wow, they're still in it.
Alright.
Move 1 square to, like, waste your movement. There we go. Let's take a, treasure. It's a bandage.
Bandage.
You know what? That's bandage that I didn't have to spend money to get.
2 damage. Is that real? Holy smokes.
Levels account for kind of a lot when you have this much of a level difference.
You know, I've seen us fighting like, you know, the kings, and it's like, you know, they have 100 levels on you, and it's like that doesn't mean jack. But that's because we're cheating really hard.
Yep, it's basically the reason. Like this like tall wolf man, he would have been the total buster of this fight, right? Like he's big and tough.
Turned on counter.
Yeah, if you even attack him, you get damage in return. It's just like, ooh, no, you're gonna camouflage.
Oh dear, what?
Yep. Poof.
Goodbye. Okay then.
Just try and hit me now. There literally are some enemies who can still hit you through that. Man, it feels like such a waste, but I'm still gonna do it. You have to have a passive ability called See Invisible.
Oh, just literally.
Yeah, like
counter spell.
Right.
God.
But if you don't have that, then
even
nothing
if you
can
tile,
do can
matter.
touch an invisible person. I think I've talked about that before, but yeah, you can't target them. They don't get hit by like ranged or like spread moves. Like if you target an area that includes them, it still doesn't hit them. If you target everyone, it still doesn't hit them. That kind of thing. Like there's just
goodness.
You just cannot be touched. As soon as you take an action, invisibility fades. But that's That's it. So you can just like first action, become invisible across all of our rangers, and then
like wait,
right, and then like move and position as much as you want. And as if Ranger needed another thing to make it even more broken. God, it's just the cheating class. Like everything that Ranger does is somehow unreasonable.
I would not expect Ranger to be the class that's like hyper busted like that.
It's so good. It's so good.
All right.
I love my burly, unreasonable boys. Okay, I think we can do one more thing.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is.
I assume it's either the moon seal or the plot item.
Ooh.
What's this?
We're about it at a time, so clanmates should do it. Yes.
Clanmates.
We're gonna do clanmates.
Okay.
And I'm gonna look something up real quick.
Alright, clanmates.
Clanmates. I was supposed to note this down, but didn't.
So this is a level 1 or rank 1 mission, which tells me it likely is not a normal fight.
No, it's not a fight at all. With clanmates, what you do is talk to the man and answer some questions, and then you get a person to recruit. But we're only interested in one particular sort of person.
So you need to make sure you've got the...
Oh, shoot. There are specific months. Oh god, are we still in... What month is it? Copper Sun. That's perfect, actually. Haha! I'm a genius. I did it the right way all the whole time.
Alright.
BABA. Did I accept the quest? Okay, good.
You did. I don't know where it's at. You're gonna have to check that.
It's in Targwood. It's right here.
Oh, that's easy.
It only popped up because we had done the last mission that we did, because the area that... Yeah.
Okay.
Perfect.
Okay.
Okay. B.
Sugarcoat the rough stuff.
A.
Let people know exactly how I feel. Alright. Power of words lie in magic or their wisdom?
B. B.
All right. Giving words of praise or receiving?
A. Who doesn't like a
Alright.
compliment? Here we go. It should be an alchemist. What?
Can we not recruit them because we don't have the job unlocked?
So, in the abstract, yes. But alchemist is available from the get-go, so it shouldn't be, like, locked out. Alright, well, that's a bust.
Well, goodbye, board.
I did not sufficiently look stuff up. Let's hire Board.
Alright, board is
It's
board
fine.
is fine.
He's fine.
There's
Hi,
no
Board.
no problems with board. Board
It's
is just
alright.
here.
Yep. Thanks for the help. Success. We got 10 ability points out of, I guess. Board. Use a board.
Alright, well we worked our way through a lot today, I feel.
Okay.
We got shoes.
We got one pair of good shoes.
We spent like an hour crafting a pair of shoes.
Oh lord, yeah.
We,
God, I didn't even realize how bad that would be. But like, backup copies of Prime Tanned Hide, which is like one of the components of that, are gonna be like random drops from like super monsters. So I'm not gonna worry about it that much.
Shit.
Yeah, and you know, like for good reason, right? Like, +2 movement is gigantic, as we've
That's
already
the freest
demonstrated
thing in the world. Yeah.
multiple times tonight. I should save. We should probably do
Let's
that,
do that.
before I forget. Okay. Data saved. What else? We did at least some plot.
And we did some
Right?
food.
Yeah, we ate some food.
And went to the gun range.
We were the cops tonight. Oh no.
Oh no!
Like guys, you know, it's 9 o'clock. Time to close up shop. Can't
I
have
guess
guns.
This is a world without cops.
There are no cops. There are judges, but there are no cops.
That's incredible, pizza. I get it. You just stay here forever.
Yep. But yeah.
All right.
But
Well,
yeah, we
alright.
had a grand old time. Thanks for joining us on our continued adventures of whatever the hell this is. I promise eventually even more busted things will happen. You might not
Look,
believe it, but they will.
Support S rank will happen someday.
Oh boy. Oh, I don't think you guys are even ready for it.
I have no idea what's beyond.
Like the
400
kind of stuff
damage.
that I've been doing so far is pedestrian compared to what I will unleash upon this despicable game that dares to have a hard mode.
Oh boy.
All right.
All right.
That won't happen next week, but we will be back next week with more of this.
Yep. Thank y'all for joining.
Good night, everybody.
Good night.